I'm Chandra Jainitha. I'm working with Team J6. I am from Sri Lanka.
Hi. Hello, I'm Mandini Kodikaral from Sri Lanka. I'm representing Team J6. We are using Martian regolith for our plantations.
Hi, my name is Sandeepa Semani. I'm from Team J6 in Sri Lanka, and we will be going in Martian soil regolith. I'm Tharli Devendra from Sri Lanka. I'm representing Team J6.
Hi, I am Shahai Navodya Satsani. I am from Team J6. I am from Sri Lanka.
Good day everyone. Today I'm honored to present our project titled A Home Away from Home, investigating the growth of terrestrial plants in Martian regolith. This journey has been an exciting blend of challenges, innovation and discovery, aimed at one of humanity's most ambitious dreams, building sustainable life on Mars. As we venture closer to the reality of human colonization on Mars, the ability to grow food locally becomes an essential pillar for survival. Transporting large quantities of food from Earth is neither practical nor economical for long-term missions. Hence, developing sustainable closed-loop agriculture systems on Mars is no longer a distant idea. It's an urgent scientific pursuit. However, Martian soil known as regolith poses several obstacles. It lacks organic matter, has poor water retention, low nutrient content, and even contains toxic chemicals. Therefore, our project we focused on investigating whether Earth-based plants could adapt and thrive in such hostile environment with few vital enhancements. Our team, J6, and the Ceylon Institute of Space Science, selected plant species based on three critical characteristics.
Wing bean is a tropical legume known for its four-winged pods and high nutritional value. Wing bean is a versatile crop mostly because almost every part of it can be edible, including pods, leaves, flowers, and tubers. It's also rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, and it's important for food security. It also improves soil fertility by fixing nitrogen and can be eaten raw, cooked, or roasted.
I chose to plant guava, which is a tropical fruit that comes from the guava tree. It is a simple yet powerful way to boost health. Guava trees are low maintenance and produce nutrient-rich fruits packed with vitamin C, fiber and antioxidants. It can boost immunity, it is great for digestion and gut health, it can reduce the risk of chronic diseases, and it also helps to regulate blood sugar levels. The guava fruit can be eaten raw, and the guava leaves can be used to make anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial herbal teas. So I thought it would be a great, valuable food source to have for astronauts in their new home in Mars.
Gherkins are a promising crop for cultivation on Martian soil due to their adaptability, relatively short growth cycle, and ability to thrive in environments. Gherkins can provide a sustainable food source to Martian colonies. So why did I choose gherkins for Martian colonies? Because it has a short growth cycle. Gherkins mature quickly within 60-50 days, and it has high yield, and it contains lots of water and low space requirements, maximizing limited space in Martian greenhouses. Most importantly, nutrition. Gherkins provide essential vitamins and minerals to support astronauts' health. And gherkins could become a viable crop for long-term space missions.
Eggplants can thrive in challenging conditions with minimal water, making them ideal for Mars dry environment. They also have a deep root system that can help stabilize the regolith and absorb nutrition efficiently. With controlled conditions such as hydroponics and nutrition-enriched regolith.
And I presented the Persian plant for this because it contains three suitable points. First one is this is the superfood. It can eat without cooking. It contains omega-3 antioxidant minerals, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, iron and potassium. And my second point is it grows in sandy, dry soils, and it can grow in poor soils. It is adaptable to various soil types. And my third point is the Persian has many medical values.
However, Martian soil known as regolith poses several obstacles. It lacks organic matter, has poor water retention, low nutrient content, and even contains toxic chemicals. Therefore, our project we focused on investigating whether earth-based plants could adapt and thrive in such hostile environment with few vital enhancements. Our team, J6, and Ceylon Institute of Space Science, selected plant species based on three critical characteristics: drought tolerance, nitrogen fixing ability, and adaptability to poor soils. These characteristics mirror conditions found in Sri Lanka's dry zone, making it an ideal analog for Martian agriculture. We choose 5 plants: gherkin, long bean, tampala, winged bean, and peanuts. experimental setup involved simulating Martian conditions as closely as possible. We used Martian soil simulant mixed with coconut coir, varying the ratios to test the best combination for growth. We kept all other environmental factors constant, such as temperature, humidity, water residues, and light exposure. We utilized red and blue LED lighting at night to promote photosynthesis alongside acoustic simulation and 125 Hz during the day, an emerging technique shown to encourage stronger root development and cellular activity. Moreover, we introduced sustainable organic fertilizers, notably boiled coffee water, rich in nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus nutrient that Mars naturally lacks. Our plantation began on February 16th, 2025. Despite some early changes with team changes, our plantation began on February 16th, 2025. Despite some early challenges with team changes, we soon had promising signs. Gherkin seeds germinated within a week, while others followed a little later. Some seeds like guava and hindbovita failed to germinate and were replaced with peanuts and long beans. Throughout the project, plants were monitored daily and their growth carefully recorded twice a week. Now a quick look at the result. Overall, all selected plants successfully germinated a very positive signs. Among them, winged bean showed the tallest and strongest growth, followed by gherkin long bean grow moderately. Peanuts showed limited height but adapted surprisingly well underground, important because peanuts develop their pods beneath the soil. One plant, Thampala, struggled and did not thrive, highlighting that some leafy green may not be sustainable for Martian agriculture without further soil improvements. Another important finding was that peanut unexpectedly grew well in a soil mixture with higher percentage of Martian regolith, proving their adaptability. When nutrition deficiencies appeared, shown by yellowing leaves, we enhanced the soil with organic fertilizers like cabbage juice, pumpkin juice, spinach juice, and dal water. These natural additives help boost soil health without needing artificial chemicals. An important idea for future closed loop farming systems on Mars. In summary, our results showed that with smart techniques and careful plant choices, it is absolutely possible to grow food even in harsh marsh-like conditions. Now, why does it matter? Growing food on Mars is not just about farming. It's about survival, independence, and sustainability for future explorers and settlers. It's about creating a life support system where plants provide food, oxygen, and emotional comfort, a real home away from home. Our study proved that simple interventions, targeted lighting, sound simulation, organic fertilizers can greatly increase the plant survival rate even in poor soils. It also showed the value of choosing right plants, legumes like winged beans and peanuts, which can fix nitrogen and survive through conditions. Looking ahead, more studies will be needed, longer experiments, more plant types, better simulations on Martian temperature and atmosphere. But our project lays the foundation. It shows that with creativity, resilience, and respect for nature, we can solve even the most difficult challenges. One day, when the first human farm blooms under a Martian sky, it will be because of work like this, work that combines science, hope, and vision. Thank you very much.